4 in the fourth, from 6-6 to 10-6. After the Oregon offense explodes in the 8th inning. Well, 7th and 8th inning late yesterday, UCLA ran away with the game. Today, that 4-run inning in the 8th for Oregon, they hope is the final blow in this series. In a rubber game, with 3 outs to go for UCLA. When Maddox stays out there, A.J. Salgado gets it started for the Bruins.
Welcome back
Up and outside for Maddox.
to Eugene, Oregon.
So what those numbers we just showed you tells you is the Bruins more than capable of fighting back. Maddox hopes it's a very quiet ninth. And back in the zone of the strike. Iowa coming back from their series in Michigan. I'm sure they've got eyes on this one. The two teams directly below them in the Big Ten standings in 2nd and 3rd. Fly ball down the left field line. Will it stay in for Garate? It will not. 1-2. The Hawkeyes won today. Sweep of the Wolverines. UCLA started the day game and a half back of Iowa for first place in the Big Ten and tied in the loss column. We'll take a 9th inning comeback to keep them there. And Oregon 3 games back of Iowa at the start of the day with a head-to-head series waiting in mid-May. Salgado underneath it. Shallow left. Arrows. Grabs out number 1. These are the top 3 in the Big Ten. Hawkeyes have Indiana, Washington, and Oregon.
Wow.
A tough stretch as the Hawkeyes try to keep their 7-series winning streak alive next week then against the Hoosiers.
They have 3 more games left. Indiana, Washington, and Oregon, and UCLA, Penn State, UCLA, Illinois, and Northwestern. And then Oregon will take on Michigan, Washington, and UCLA again.
Division teams in the Big Ten. That will not be smooth sailing either. Jared Hocking with 1 out and nobody on. Trying to kickstart the rally for the Bruins. Remember, the top 12 teams get into the tournament. As Hocking bounces it to third, Garate goes upstairs and fires out Hocking for the 2nd out. Oregon 1 out away from a series-clinching win.
Maddox throwing that sinker, rolls a ground ball here. Hocking swings over the top, and Garate is up to making the play.
And Berkeley Mabius with the go-ahead home run in the bottom of the 8th for Oregon. They added 3 more in the inning. And now it comes down to Consarinia. And Oregon on the doorstep of a series win.
Sorry.
First pitch take, strike 1.
Yeah, we had a great season.
Game 1 to the Ducks in a pitcher's duel, 2-1 on Friday. Slugfest for UCLA, 14-4 on Saturday. Shootout-like in Game 3. And it's 1-1. Now, UCLA has won 11 series in a row, dating back to last year. Undefeated in Big Ten weekend series, 5-0, 1-1. Spins away, 2-1. UCLA won 2 out of 3 at Maryland. They swept Purdue on the road. And their old friend from the Pac-12, their 3rd Big Ten road series. And then down to their last out. Here's the 2-1. 3 balls and a strike. Cashel Duggar would be next if Consarinia can find a way to reach. And time called. Jason Benson came out from behind the plate and gets everybody reset. Oregon a pitch away. Bruins fighting for their life in this series. And that's outside. Nobody reacted like the plate appearance was over, but it is. That's ball 4.
That pitch appears to be off the plate. It's ball 4. Puts a runner on for the Bruins.
Concerenia thought that was a strike, or didn't realize it was 3-1. Either way, he gets his walk. Here's Duggar with 2 outs and a man on. And there's strike 1 for Maddox. Back-to-back series wins for the Ducks. Michigan and Maryland trying for 3 straight with the 0-1. And the UCLA Bruins down to their final strike. Great crowds all weekend at PK Park. Everybody clapping on the 0-2. And a bounding ball foul. Oregon hoping for their 3rd rubber match win of the season. Beat Rutgers in a rubber game, beat Maryland last weekend. 1 strike from the finish line. The 0-2 is fouled off as Duggar continues to fight. As it always is with UCLA and Oregon, close games all weekend long. Close into the back half of the game yesterday, 2-1 on Friday. 4-run game of the ninth, the 0-2. There's a line drive foul. And we'll have a 4th consecutive 0-2 pitch. UCLA contending for a top 8 national seed. Oregon trying to put their name firmly in that mix. The 0-2 deal is hit in the air to center. Neville is...
It's caught! And we took the win! And our final score is 10-6 by 4 points. Go Oregon Ducks!
Set a single season record for Oregon. He grabs the final out. Oregon, with the power of the Fedora, they win it 10-6 and clinch the series over UCLA.
We knew this would be a battle between 2 good lineups, and we saw it play out that way. Oregon, though, comes out on top with the big 8th inning, buoyed by Berkeley Mabius hitting the go-ahead home run. The Ducks were able to tack on 3 more after that, but Oregon wins a big series against UCLA, which will no doubt help their RPI. And additionally, help them in the standings as they're trying to catch Iowa.
Came into the weekend 3 games back of Iowa for first place. And they matched the Iowa win today, winning 2 out of 3 against UCLA. Back with more after this.